he will be sued. And I say will be because nothing has been filed yet, by at least 120 people in the next 30.
We're starting in the United States, where at least 10 people have been in the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles, that death toll having been revised upwards just over an hour.
But as the smoke begins to clear, unsettling whispers have started to circulate. Whispers of something far darker than the flames themselves. Could these fires be more than just natural disasters? Could they be part of a deliberate and sinister scheme to erase evidence tied to one of the entertainment industry's most scandalous figures? Diddy, a name synonymous with controversy, now finds himself at the center of a storm that's not just literal, but deeply metaphorical. The question is, how far does this conspiracy go? Stay tuned as we unpack the shocking connections, trace the mysterious coincidences, and uncover whether these wildfires are just nature's fury or something far more calculated.
Crazy, like I said before, they said that 2,300 people reached out to the law firm, and out of the 2,300 people, I guess they decided to go with just a little over 100, which seems like it's they just put out the number and everybody's calling to see if they need a check.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Now, again, he did say that nothing has been filed yet because he says he wants to make sure that they do their due diligence and get this.
In recent months, Diddy's name has been embroiled in scandal after scandal, with allegations stacking up at an unprecedented rate. From explosive lawsuits to shocking criminal charges, the picture painted by these claims is one of a man allegedly wielding his wealth and power to manipulate, control, and harm those around him. Now, as his legal battles dominate the headlines, an eerie coincidence is capturing public attention: the devastating wildfires sweeping through Los Angeles. The timing of these destructive events has ignited a wave of speculation online. Could these fires, which have destroyed homes and disrupted lives, somehow be linked to the ongoing investigations into Diddy's alleged wrongdoings? While some dismiss the connection as nothing more than conspiracy theories, others are raising questions about the possible motivations behind such devastation. Could this truly be a random act of nature? Or is there something more sinister lurking beneath the smoke and ash? Stay with us as we delve deeper into these allegations and the unsettling theories that are sparking heated debates across social media.
And, it brings into context our whole system of innocent until proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? We could debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent until proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent until proven guilty.
Let's start with the basics. Among the many homes lost in these devastating fires are those belonging to some of Hollywood's most recognizable names. Mandy Moore, Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, and even Jeff Bridges are just a few of the high-profile individuals whose residences have been reduced to ashes. So, we're going to start. While most view these losses as tragic consequences of an unforgiving natural disaster, others are beginning to question the timing of these events. Could they be more than just coincidence? Here's where it gets intriguing. Some of these celebrities have long been linked to Diddy's social circle. With allegations against him stacking up and investigations reportedly underway, the destruction of physical evidence, whether intentional or not, could shift the game entirely. After all, in cases as serious as this, the loss of key documents, items, or other tangible proof could alter the course of justice. Is it all just a cruel twist of fate? Or is there something deeper beneath the ashes? Stay tuned as we dig further into this unfolding story.
Officials say that thousands of homes and other structures have been damaged or destroyed. AccuWeather estimates the damage is expected to be worth at least $135 billion. It could go as high as $150 billion. And the National Guard has been deployed amid reports of
Take, for instance, the rumors surrounding Diddy's infamous gatherings, lavish, exclusive events hosted in some of the most opulent homes in Los Angeles. These weren't just your average Hollywood parties. Allegations suggest that these events were shrouded in secrecy, with shocking behavior and questionable activities taking center stage. At these conferences, multiple residents would be clothed in costumes complex enough to even text their wife. Here's where things take a darker turn. Some of the homes reportedly tied to these gatherings could have experienced ruins from the fires. This has sparked a wave of speculation. Could these fires have conveniently erased lingering evidence? Evidence that investigators might have been hoping to uncover. Theories like this are lighting up online discussions, with many pointing to the uncanny timing of the devastation. Is it all just a tragic coincidence? Or could there be more to the story?
I have information that he was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated.
However, the intrigue doesn't end there. Social media is buzzing with speculation about the FBI's potential involvement in monitoring Diddy and his inner circle. According to some theories, the fires erupted just as federal officials were allegedly closing in on key sites tied to the ongoing investigations. One particularly viral post on X, formerly known as Twitter, claimed that Diddy's Los Angeles mansion was slated for a federal search just days before it was supposedly destroyed by the flames. While this claim has been debunked, Diddy's mansion was not in the fire's path. The post has only fueled the growing conspiracy that these fires were far from accidental.
So Diddy, if you're just joining us here, was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested.
Amidst the chaos, an eerie silence from some of Diddy's former associates and industry peers has only added fuel to the fire of speculation. For instance, Paris Hilton, who tragically lost her Malibu property, has refrained from making any public statements. Her silence, extending beyond the expected expressions of grief, has led some to wonder if she's deliberately distancing herself from the controversy. And similarly, Mandy Moore's reluctance to address her past involvement in Diddy's social scene has raised eyebrows. Moore, who also suffered significant losses in the fires, has yet to comment on the unfolding situation, which some interpret as a calculated move to avoid being implicated in the ongoing inquiry.
There is a new fire, unfortunately, in West Hills, pushing into Ventura County, and we are expecting this fire to rapidly spread due to high winds. This is a reminder that this is a very dynamic situation that can change.
If these claims hold any truth, tangible evidence from such events would be invaluable to investigators. The notion that such critical evidence could now be reduced to ashes is enough to stir suspicions. Adding weight to this speculation is leaked testimony from an anonymous source who claims to have attended one of Diddy's infamous gatherings. According to the source, these events were meticulously orchestrated, with every detail designed to ensure absolute secrecy. They described an elaborate setup that included sophisticated lighting, soundproofed rooms, and a strict no phones policy, all aimed at preventing any documentation of what transpired behind closed doors.
So it played the biggest part, especially with the flying ambers. I mean, I remember seeing ambers just shooting over my head like, oh my gosh, at somebody's house, at someone's property, just balls of.
Even more intriguing is the list of high-profile celebrities being linked to Diddy through these gatherings. The roster reads like a who's who of Hollywood: Leonardo DiCaprio, Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez, and Usher, to name a few. While none of these individuals have been accused of any wrongdoing, their mere association with Diddy has raised eyebrows. Could the fires have conveniently destroyed evidence that might implicate some of these A-listers in activities they'd prefer to keep buried? Or is this just baseless gossip amplified by the internet's insatiable appetite for scandal? One of the most discussed names on the list is Usher, whose connection to Diddy dates back to his teenage years. An old interview featuring Usher has resurfaced online, in which he described his time staying at Diddy's home